So we're here now in Torikazoku, which is a yakitori restaurant. Meat on a stick, various types of meats on a stick. Look at all that.
It's all 298 yen as well. It's cheap.
Incredible. That is pretty cheap. That's like under £3 per dish. It's the first time we've kind of had a chance to come out and really sit down and have a proper meal. It is like midnight, but it's Saturday in Tokyo, so that's what happens. It's been a surreal day. We weren't going to originally go to the Korakuen Hall show, but then our boy, what's he called, Tamatonga, gave us a little message and was like, do you guys want to come to New Year Dash? And we were like, yeah, of course we do. And he was like, right, meet me in this location at this time. And we all turned up like, okay, what's going on? And then round the corner he was like, here I am, hiding from like the fans because they're all milling around and stuff. And then, excuse my voice by the way, I think I'm feeling a bit run down. I hope I don't get a cold. I've done a lot of presenting today as well. The rest of the week, what happened now? It's all been going on. But then he ushered us around the corner. Suddenly we were like up in the bowels of Korakuen Hall. We came out, we were there, and if you watch the show, I'm sure many of you have already tweeted us with little pictures and stuff and screenshots of us watching from one of the side entrance things, which meant that we were really in the firing line when heels started chucking young boys around and stuff. But we managed to stay out of the way, apart from when Bad Luck Fale walked past, because I thought we were friends now, having interviewed him the other night, but instead he gave us it was like a little like, wave lads, and we were all like, stop it. It was a fun show, not as shocking as previous shows, but still pretty good. Kevin Kelly came over as well during the interview and during the video, and we did a little impromptu interview, and he thinks that there's no way, that Jay White can lose against Hiroshi Tanahashi. Is he trying to work us maybe? I don't know. I'm too tired to think about booking decisions and permutations and everything. What I will say is though, no elite members on the show whatsoever. We bumped into Cody and Brandy Rhodes in town before we went to the show, and they were like, oh yeah, have fun. And I was like, you too. But they didn't, none of them were there. Neither of those two, Omega, the Bucks, none of those guys were there. Omega was the most surprising one especially. But yeah, I don't really know what to make of that. What do you think, Sam?
It's odd, it's really odd. Especially because Cody was like, you guys going to Dash? Yeah, it's really fun, it's always fun.
Working us.
Yeah.
What
we are massive marks there.
So yeah, I guess we'll get back to you when our food gets here. We'll let you know how it is. Let's I can't think of a sign off.
Play darts.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Alright, so more food's here. We sort of got a bit excited when food arrived and just ate it.
Looks a bit red, but it was fine.
Yeah, the wishbones were amazing. Like really good. Got another beer on the go. Had a big one, but this one tastes a bit better. I went for these things that Jack and Richard had in their first order. Just sort of like boneless chicken wings, I guess.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Is that what they were? Like fried, they smell amazing. Richard, you've gone for like liver, right? Can I hold your thing up?
Go for it.
Yeah. So you went for chicken liver. You also had, what was it? You got something strange in your first order as well.
I got heart and cartilage.
Heart and cartilage. Yeah, I heard you crunching away. So one thing I want to quickly note is today we tried to shoot a vlog. We were going to go to the New Japan store, and it's a great store full of amazing things. There are two. The one nearest to us is unfortunately the smaller one, and we were filming. The footage may one day surface, but we were asked very kindly to stop, otherwise they would have to ask us to leave because you couldn't film in there for commercial purposes. So
we got some. I got this thing.
Yeah, Jack got that. I got the back print. I love the back print on that. I'm not usually a fan of back print.
No, nobody, but that's cool. Yeah, it's really good.
But no, I got a New Japan, like the baseball team, like the traditional one. Yeah, but I think this is like the first time we've had a proper meal, as you said. How have you found Japan so far?
It surprised me how kind of, you've mentioned it before, how it can be the most busy and bustling place one street.
Yeah.
You walk a block or two, and then suddenly it's really quiet. It doesn't seem to work like a normal city where the inside's busy and then it gets more like different as you go out. It's just like one street can be totally different than the next. It's quite bizarre. I found it like, The only thing I could compare it to before I came was London. I don't really like London as a city. It's too busy and bustling for me.
London, especially in the morning, is horrendous. Yeah. Absolutely horrendous.
And I thought it was going to be like that times 10.
Yeah.
But instead, I mean, yes, like the train station's really busy and stuff, and it's different substations.
It's because all you see is like Shinjuku or like like the really super busy places.
Well, like on TV or whatever.
Yeah, like whenever you see movies or TV, you see like hyper busy places, but really, it's actually like Tokyo is built of different cities. So we're staying in a place called Chiyoda, the Chiyoda Ward or Chiyoda City.
Yeah. So referee.
Yes. I just got Mike Chioda to my Sharona sticker, man. But yeah, like it's baffling how quiet it can get just walking onto like literally 2 blocks back. It's just silent. But for me, it's just been how clean it was. I heard it was a very clean city. There's not litter anywhere because it's punishable heavily. There's no cigarette ends. There's nothing that's littering the city. There's nothing horrible like that. Everything's just pristine. Everything's looked after really well. Everybody is really nice. I heard that like people here can be quite short, but no, like everybody's been sound. Everybody's understood. We've tried our best to communicate with what little Japanese we know, mainly through Richard, who's done most of the learning. I'm like, Richard, what is this again? How do we say this again? So Richard knows a bit more than we do. And Richard found this place tonight that we're eating in, so quite thankful for that. But like the people have been very, very, very welcoming.
Yeah, definitely. I just feel like, because being from Newcastle, I do expect when I get home to be shocked the first time someone shouts at me in the street or something. Yeah. But no, it's a very, very polite and respectful place, which I guess is the stereotype, but it is true to a degree. Not to like a ridiculous degree. You still have a laugh with people inside.
Yeah, and there's still miserable people.
There's still miserable
angry people, still drunk people, still there's like, everything you'd see in a normal city anywhere in the world, but everybody here just seems to keep themselves to themselves, and it's all like fine. Everything's just great.
Yeah, good.
Like the police wear cool uniforms. They confine all the smokers to this tiny little areas inside each city because they're not allowed to smoke anymore.
They also wave at the traffic in animated fashion. That's like that.
They have triangular crossings which are like super busy. We have to like whenever we walk to the Tokyo Dome, because we're about 10 minutes away from the Dome, there's an area called Dome City which has like restaurants and like a 7-Eleven which we frequent because we're always editing. Like so, until tonight, our evening meal has been like grab that, just grab a sandwich, grab sushi, grab whatever. But we're finding ourselves like trying to find the quickest crossing because it tells you how long it's going to be until the light goes green. So we're working out like, so if we cross there, we can cross there, but if we cross here, we can get across that one slightly quicker. And you've got to like weigh up the traffic, which is quite stressful, but quite good. But yeah, no, it's just been mental. I guess I may as well mention it. We're going to be going to there's a place called Todokan, which is the biggest wrestling shop in Japan, possibly the biggest wrestling shop in the world. It's very famous. A lot of wrestlers frequent it. They will sell on their ring gear, they'll sell signatures, they'll sell all sorts of things, masks. Particularly in the market for a Jushin Thunder Liger mask, they sometimes have ring-worn stuff. If they have a ring-worn Liger mask, you might get to watch me on camera hand over my credit card and cry a little bit. But yeah, like I'm quite excited to go there. We're going to be hopefully speaking to the manager and doing some, like a proper interview with them about Japanese culture, Japanese wrestling, how Japanese fandom in wrestling behaves.
We're going to meet up with Chad again from the other vlog the other day.
Yeah, so Chad's going to be our guy, basically, our guy on the inside. Is there anything you're particularly looking forward to, Jack?
To be honest, I know we've got plans to go to the Pokemon store.
Yes,
quite excited for that.
Yes.
Get some Squirtle-based merch.
Absolutely.
I think we also need to. We need to remember to because Chad's helped us out quite a bit. We need to remember to like take him for a meal or a drink or something.
Yeah, we gotta take Chad out for a drink or for some food, or both. And we need to
just get food. We're like, no, just drink,
Chad, just drink. I really want to play pachinko. I've heard so much about it. Apparently, we might not be able to get that on camera because a lot of the places, basically the way it works is gambling is illegal over here, but pachinko, there's a loophole in which you can make money. So a lot of places are a bit tetchy about you filming there. But I'd like to do that. I want to do some more capsule machines. I'd like to go back to Akihabara because there's a lot of like anime and manga stuff there, and I've got to get some presents for family. A couple of members in particular are really into anime and manga, so we'll have to, endeavour to get them something good. Pokemon store, I'm going to wax so much money. If my mate Gilly's watching this, which I think he is basically, it was Christmas and his birthday, so I said I'd get him something good from Japan, so it's probably going to be from there. But yeah, no, it's just been an eye-opening experience. I thought I was gonna have like proper culture shock and get really like freaked out by it all, but it's been sort of like culture shock, but in a really good way. Like it's all been really positive shock. Like this is what everybody else could do, and this is how other cities could look if we all just did a bit more and like cared a bit more. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that, I don't know, I'm like, even when we've been to like Dallas or Orlando or whatever, I do always enjoy it, but I do enjoy going home as well, so like, I think it's been good, it has been really, really good. I don't know what it is, it's a bit, the quietness is great sometimes, but sometimes I'm just walking around thinking like, what's going on? Like, it's quite strange, quite surreal. I think once you get used to that, then it's fine, but jeez.
Which is nearly knocked that weird thing that looks like it's got the bill on it. It looks, it's all like, it's like a clipboard, but it looks like it might also do something in regards to your bill. I don't know. There's like instructions. It's got like, this is the other thing, is everything's so high tech. If you look at them, everywhere you go, menus are on like iPads in various languages. There's like, like QR codes and mental. And I've just sort of learned how to hold chopsticks properly, and I go home in about 2.5, 3 days, so it's a bit of a shame, but at least I know now. Now we know. We're
going to also meet up with Tamatama again at some point, hopefully tomorrow, and he's going to do some sort of punishment for me for losing the predictions contest. So?
And we're getting interviews.
And we're getting an interview with him as well, so that should be good. I want to ask him about how he does that walk that he does with his hands.
Yeah, you said you want to know about that. I'm going to ask him if there are any other people that we can talk to. It might just be Tama, but we might get lucky. But obviously you guys will be the first to know, as and when we know. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my mind right now. Pretty fried. I haven't slept a lot.
I'm off to have a wank, so there we go.
Again, Jack.
Just gonna end it honestly. Just end every vlog like that now.
Every video, every rest of the week. And that's why Will Ospreay's #1. I'm gonna go have a wank.